So hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you for being here with me. I am Lou and this is your Mercury direct in Libra reading. Now it's a bit of a special reading. Mercury goes direct in Libra on the 3rd. However, now it's going direct, it quite quickly moves into Scorpio on the 4th. So I'm doing a bit of a double sort of whammy, so that you can understand the energies that we are entering into and then quickly moving in further into. So with Mercury going direct in Libra, I'm feeling that this is a time very much about fairness, about it being just, about justice, etc. Very much about balanced energy. Now with Mercury going direct, this could be to do with fair communication. It could be to do with matters within the legal system that might have been held up slightly. This is about things just starting to balance out, things to be working in your favour. But it very quickly then moves into that Scorpio energy. So for me, the Scorpio energy is all about transformation, things changing, but it's also about honesty. Honesty is like a really key element for Scorpio. I am my North Node is in Scorpio, and honesty for me is like the thing that is above all else. If you can't be honest, I'd rather not deal with you, to be quite honest. I try to be honest myself. It's just something that is within me, that I feel that deep need to be honest with everyone around me. And I do feel that sometimes you do get caught up in that, believing that everyone's being honest because of how honest you are. So I know there'll be some of you out there that are the same as me, that agree. They do get caught up with people being deceptive because they do believe that they are as honest as what you are yourself. But with Scorpio, with this Mercury going into Scorpio, I'm just feeling that this is a time for you to be standing in your truth, finding your true integrity, to really move forward in a way. We have that Libra energy moving into the Scorpio, so it's like being fair, just being honest, being yourself, being fair to yourself, but being fair to everyone else as well. So that's the sort of energy that I'm picking up from this. But let's go into the cards, see what the cards have for us. So we'll call on the angels. Dear angels, please reveal to me the messages that we need to receive as Mercury moves into the direct in Libra and on into Scorpio. What do we need to know as Mercury goes direct? So what is the main energy surrounding Mercury going direct? There we go. Financial discipline. Okay, so with that fairness side of things, be fair with yourself, be honest with yourself. Where are you not being in control of your finances? Where are finances running away from you? Where are you sort of like burying your head under the duvet to avoid the bills that are coming in, etc.? This is about a good time for you to be looking at your bank statements and really recognizing where you're wasting money. Where does the majority of your money go? Is it something that's necessary? Is it not? Is it something that you could probably reduce a little bit down? Just about getting those finances in order when you haven't got your finances to worry about. Because to be quite honest, in this world, in the spiritual world, everyone is very much that you shouldn't talk about money, you shouldn't want money, money is not good, etc. But what you need to understand is we're here as human beings. We are spirit having a human experience, and in this human world we do rely on money. So this is a time for you to get control of money. Make sure that you are using it in a way that is beneficial to you, making sure that you are budgeting, making sure that you have enough to cover you, to look after what needs to be paid out, etc. Because money is a massive, massive stress. When you are stressing about money, to be quite honest, I should think the majority of people get most stressed when it comes to finances. So this is a time to be true and understand where you are spending that money. Be fair, make sure that you're not, if you've got extra money, make sure that you're sharing it, okay? Don't have people going without things when you have got lots of money sat there. If you can help some way financial, then this could be a good time to do that, etc. So let's go into the main messages. What do we need to stay focused on? What do we need to stay focused on as Mercury goes direct? What are we needing to stay focused on as Mercury goes direct? We have the Love card. Okay, this is being true, being authentic, standing in your truth and recognizing that love is all there is. Everything comes down to love. It is all about the connections you make, the desires that you have, the chasing the dreams. Everything that is good about life stems from this one word of love. You love what you do. Make sure that you are loving your finances. Make sure you are loving your career. Make sure you're loving your friends, your family, the earth, everything that is around you. Give out that love. It says, bring peace to your life and your relationships will flourish. So concentrate on that peace. Don't be trying to get into arguments, etc. The fact that Mercury is all about communication, it is now moving forward. There's nothing stopping you from changing relationships. If relationships have been going backwards and communication has been down, where you can't seem to get through to someone, it's like you know when you get that energy of banging your head against the wall and you want to really help someone, but you can't do that. Just understand that now that Mercury's going direct, you may have an opening to actually do that, but also recognize that if someone doesn't want the help, then that's not your job anyway. Just give them the love, send them love, even if it's from afar. Just send them love and healing, to bring things round to how it should be. This is about cultivating peace in your life. When you find a place of peace in your life, it is so relaxing. I have recognized over the past few months that I don't have the stresses in my life that I've always had, that I'm in a much more peaceful area. And it doesn't mean to say that my life has got any easier. It just means that I am now able to deal with it in a different way because my heart is in a place of peace. I'm not wanting the conflict. I'm not wanting to be at loggerheads with people is what I'm hearing. And it's just like, yeah. Find that peace. When you've got that peace, that is your strength. Peace may be quiet. It may be peaceful. It may be something that doesn't shout from the rooftops, but it is the most powerful thing. Peace and love go hand in hand. Find the love to find the peace within your heart. So what challenge can we leave behind? What challenge can we leave behind as Mercury goes direct? What challenge can we leave behind? Acceptance. Okay, so if you have been in an energy where you have found it quite hard to accept situations, where you found it quite hard to accept yourself, accept what's going on in the world, etc. I'm just feeling that this is a time where you are going to be able to move forward. You are going to be able to just accept things, understand that everything happens for a reason. It says an emotional phase or domestic development. So this could be just accepting things that are going on within the home, within the relationships. That's why your focus needs to be love this month, because you could be facing some changes within the home life. You could be facing domestic changes. Focus on it with love. See that even if things change and it's not what you would want, not what you desire, understand that it is happening for the greater good of all. Just send love to the people that are involved. If there is chaos around you, send love to the situation. I'm feeling very much that it's time for you to just be like that peaceful, I'm hearing peaceful Buddha in the middle of the chaos. Okay, you are the one sitting there meditating while everyone's arguing over top of your heads, etc. And you are just exuding all this peace, and it will permeate your atmosphere. It will permeate around your home, and it will mix in with the auras of those around you. Make sure that you are cleansing yourself. Make sure that you are clearing your energy. Keep your energy positive. Keep it really uplifted at this time, because I'm feeling that there could be a few things, especially if it's coming out with people trying to be fair and trying to be honest, etc. If you're trying to be fair with yourself, you can't always please everyone else. And remember, when others are trying to be fair with themselves, they can't always please you, etc. So, what are we being propelled towards? What are we being propelled towards as Mercury goes direct? What are we being propelled towards? There we go. Communications. Okay, so this is the perfect time for communicating. This is, I'm not just feeling like on a verbal context, I am also feeling within a sort of like texting, telephone calls, emails, whatever way it is that you are needing to communicate. Some of you, if you do follow that Mercury retrograde and do allow it to stop you moving forward at that time, if you've not been doing things that need to be done, now is your time to start making that communication again. If you've avoided communication thinking that, oh, Mercury's in retrograde, it's not a good time to have that conversation, not a good time to sign those papers, etc., then this is the time to start doing it. Yes, we do have the shadow period. I think it's about 2 to 3 weeks, but if you are feeling this, then it is time for you to start making that communications. It says hone your negotiation and relationship skills. So once again, it's all about relationship skills. And as I said, I'm seeing you literally as a Buddha sat in your home with chaos reigning around you, and you are just sitting there in that place of peace and love. And that is how you are going to bring this fairness about. Staying true to you, being honest to you, knowing that you have that strength within you, that inner peace. It is so magical. It's so wonderful. You can use that within your communications to help others communicate as well. I'm feeling like you being like a mediator, helping people to sort of like put their differences aside. Okay, for some of you, I've just literally just had a message come through regarding like divorces. With that financial discipline. Okay, this is a time not to be spending. This is a time to be reining it in. At the moment, if you are going through a divorce, you do not know what the settlements are going to be. You do not know what the setups are going to be. Yes, there are certain things you do need to buy, but make sure that they are definitely things that you need to buy at this time. Don't just go willy-nilly out enjoying yourself every night just because you've found this freedom, because you're getting divorced and you're on your own, you're single and you want to go and have fun. There are more practical things that need to be dealt with. The communication side, the where are you actually going to live? How is everything going to be split? What maintenance are you going to be receiving? What financial payoffs are you going to be receiving, etc.? Just rein it in. Be careful. Don't be spending more than you have at this time, because you may find later on that you are regretting it. Okay, that's not for everyone. That is literally just came to me when I was talking about the mediation. Maybe that you are currently, if you are going through a divorce, experiencing mediation with a counsellor in order to sort out finances, etc. Okay, so what advice can we move forward with? What advice can we move forward with? As Mercury goes direct, what advice can we move forward with? We have 2 cards. We have self-esteem and endeavour. So with this endeavour one, I've just seen right at the top of there, it says, you reap what you sow. So as I was saying about reining in your spending, don't be spending before you've actually got it in your pocket. Make sure that you've got the practical level things covered before you start going out, splashing out and enjoying yourself, etc. That's what I am feeling with this card. Very much so. If you are prepared to go out now and just go and enjoy yourself, having fun, etc., and then you find in a couple of months' time that you are struggling to build a new life, etc., that's you reaping what you've sown. Whereas if you do take the advice from Spirit and rein in your finances until you're in a position where you know what you need, what you've got in your pocket. It's like, don't count your chickens before they've hatched, okay? Just because you've got 10 eggs there doesn't mean to say that every single egg is going to give you a chicken. Really just rein back at this moment. We also have self-esteem and personal growth. So moving forward, whatever situation you are in, this is going to help you grow. It is going to move you forward. Make sure that you are checking it in on your self-esteem. How are you feeling about yourself? If you are feeling a bit not as confident as you normally would, not as feeling a bit of lack about yourself is what I'm feeling, then go and do some work around the feelings that you're feeling, understand them, work on them. You've got pearls of wisdom within you. You are your best teacher. Take the time to connect with yourself and understand where these feelings are coming from. This isn't a time for you to be shying away and going quiet, etc. This is about you being confident, having the self-esteem to go after that what you are wanting to go after. As well, just focus on you growing, especially if this is to do with that divorce kind of things. Sometimes when a divorce comes along, we feel like that's the end of the world. I don't know your situations, it'll be different for everyone. But if you've got that feeling of, well, that's an end of an era, what am I going to do now? Now you've got to go and concentrate on yourself. Do what is going to be good for you, what is beneficial for you. Okay, so I'm going to pull a last card as a final message. Final message as Mercury goes direct in Libra and moves into Scorpio. What's the final message? There we go. We have practice moderation. Practice moderation. Financial discipline. You reap what you sow. This is definitely a time to be reining in what you are spending on. Obviously, the practice moderation can be in all aspects of your life, but this month, with that financial discipline, I am going to go with that message of money. Be practical. We are in the run-up to a lot of religious festivals. We've got Thanksgiving in America. We've got Christmas pretty much around the world. We have lots and lots. I don't know all the other religious festivals, please forgive me, but this is a time where there's a lot of spending going on, and I'm feeling that you are really going to have to just bite the bullet this year and say, do you know what, I can't do what I've done in previous years. It could be due to this lockdown. You've not been earning as much. So this year it may be that you are having that leaner Christmas. I'm going with Christmas because that's what I actually celebrate. But Christmas isn't always about what you spend financially. It's about the connections you make, concentrating on the love, concentrating on the relationships, the fun, etc., connecting with those that you want to be around. So practice moderation. Don't be going overboard with something that you could regret in the future. So I'm going to read from the book for you and hold the card just about there. We have practice moderation. You have chosen to incarnate to this physical dimension to enjoy and partake in experiences you could not have anywhere else. In all things, whether in the spirit realms or on earth, balance is the key to everything. Moderation simply means avoiding extremes in all things. You must learn to conserve energies and bring moderation in order to live a fuller life, express yourself more clearly, and cultivate the gifts of your spirit. If this card makes an appearance in your spread, you need to examine what aspects of your life seem to overshadow the rest. Too much work, too much food, and too much stress are all common areas to keep a watchful eye on. You are a precious being, and you need to understand that it is your responsibility to bring yourself to a state of balance and moderation, or suffer the consequences. In life, there should always be a sense of cooperation with others. You are experiencing a time in our civilization that is saturated with stimulation and technology. It is therefore imperative to stop and be mindful of the moments that you are living. Simplicity in all things, mixed together with a sense of balance in everything you partake in, makes a happier and longer life. Okay, so the bit that I was drawn to is, you need to understand that it is your responsibility to bring yourself to a state of balance and moderation, or suffer the consequences. And we've already had that card stating you reap what you sow. So this is about taking care of matters, doing everything in moderation, not going from one extreme or into the other. Just tighten your belts a little bit, is what I'm feeling. Don't go mad. Don't spend what you don't currently have. As I said, with that divorce kind of thing, what is coming up, it doesn't have to be divorce. It could be that you're leaving a job. It could be that you are moving. I just heard moving states. I mean, we don't even have states here in the UK, but obviously in America, I know the states are quite large. It will take a lot to get you moved to a new state. Just rein everything in until you are settled, till you know what you have. If you are moving away for a new job, make sure that you go steady so that when you get there, you can get settled and then start spending. Okay, once you know what you've got. So that is your reading for Mercury going direct into Libra and then moving into Scorpio. I hope it's helped you. Remember, if you're liking, give me that thumbs up. If you feel called to and you haven't done so before, click on that subscribe button. But having said that, take care of yourselves and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.